Type of green flipping, coming up the water, dripping pork chops in the kitchen. They sing song and dances, killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these Christians out, making these Christians they sing the white Jesus they like it's all peace safe. Worship all heathens they serving that reason like dope. They feeding old bags every weekend. Killing these crisps about Sunday. They piled on the floor like laundry. Don't cut the Holy Ghost, not a running. That's bullshit, honey, why you running? Yeah, ain't got no ghost, now you running out your clothes. Everything is for show. Your Bible stay closed, your neighbor, your foe, your prayer ain't on. Your preacher stay paid, your baby stay folk. Get ready for the holiday season. Billy got enough food to keep eating. All the blood they be talking about depleting. The wonder why they selling out purple leaning. You ain't speaking no tongues, that crack stay crumbs. Your pussy ain't nothing but an act straight from. Stay drunk if you want. It's the first of the month. Bring a tie to the front of getting up, whatever. Always agree to disagree. But say the Lord was talking through him in a dream. Let a street nigga hop in the sheets. They be the first when I turn the other cheek. Got a personal relationship with Jesus, but say what Solomon was doing indecent. Since the Old Testament is done away with, tell me what we had to suffer that same shit. Killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these crisps out, making these crisps they don't know crisps they want. It's all just they type of green flipping, coming up the water, dripping pork chops in the kitchen. They sing song and dances, killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these Christians out, making these Christians they sing the white Jesus they like it's all peace safe. Worship all heathens they serving that reason like dope. They feeding old bags every weekend. Killing these Christians about Sunday. It's a game till the devil start trumping. When your white friends treat you like company, then you realize it's all plain country. You ain't African, Native American shit. You ain't never been in Spain. You about as native as speak. We from the same bloodline, white man's spirit. Come from the same land, which the white man's spirit. Hate your brother, showing love to your enemy. But all that said, you still got the energy. You believe in the rapture and the Trinity. Y'all buzz like years to infinity. You ain't reading that book, that demon ain't shook. You feeding that crook, you can give me that look. I'm seasoned like cook. Y'all falling for the hook. Best believe I'm getting took. Must move like a rook. You can get down and get laid down. Our revelation 1 and 12 sound. 40 plus years following a clown. When the white chest living going down. Man, fuck that church. You better leave with that hearse. Man, fuck that church. You better leave with that hearse. Man, fuck that church. You better leave with that hearse. Fuck that church. Killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these crisps out, making these crisps they don't know crisps they want. It's all just they type of green flipping, coming up the water, dripping pork chops in the kitchen. They sing song and dances, killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these Christians out, making these Christians they sing the white Jesus they like it's all peace safe. Worship all heathens they serving that reason like dope. They feeding old bags every weekend.
Oh yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid get some
Girl, devil, white devil, nice devil, bright devil, red devil, orange devil, blue devil, grand devil, stand devil, tan devil, let me hand devil, take a stand devil, steel devil, pale devil, white devil, nice devil, bright devil, red devil, orange devil, blue devil, grand devil, stand devil, tan devil, let me hand devil, take a stand devil, steel devil, pale devil, white devil, nice devil, bright devil, red devil, orange devil, blue devil, grand devil, stand devil, tan devil, let me hand devil, take a stand devil, steel devil.
Soon they say you just nigga. Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga, it's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga. All they got some fucked up name is Crypto Chronicle like, nigga. All they got some fucked up ass name is nigga. This shit here, nigga. This shit here, nigga. This shit's called death, nigga.
Killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these crisps out, making these crisps they don't know crisps they want. It's all just they type of green flipping, coming up the water, dripping pork chops in the kitchen. They sing song and dances, killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these Christians out, making these Christians they sing the white Jesus they like it's all peace safe. Worship all heathens they serving that reason like dope. They feeding old bags every weekend. Killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these crisps out, making these crisps they don't know crisps they want. It's all just they type of green flipping, coming up the water, dripping pork chops in the kitchen. They sing song and dances, killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm killing these crisps about Sunday. I'm killing these Christians about Sunday. I'm killing these Christians out, making these Christians they sing the white Jesus they like it's all peace safe. Worship all heathens they serving that reason like dope. They feeding old bags every weekend. Killing these Christians about Sunday. I'm 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 killing these Chris, I'm fucking these Chris, they don't those Chris, they man, it's all for just they type of green flipping, coming out the water, dripping pork chops in the kitchen, they sing songs, dances,
killing them. All right, Shalom Israel. Y'all already know what it is. It's the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And y'all already know that we are not affiliate. And now do you see why? You understand? Do you see why we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth?
Right.
One second, everybody. Hello? Okay. Well, I thought it was urgent. Yeah, now you should see why. You understand? We say that. You know, that disclaimer comes from the Lord.
Yeah,
And
right.
oh my God, it was so right. You know, it was absolutely right. Because how can the one body of Christ associate themselves with such Christian filth that's going on? Even in the what they like to say, the Israelite community.
Mhm.
You understand?
God.
They can't put everything in a damn community. LGBT community, the African American, the black community. You understand? The Hebrew Israelite community, the Christian church community. Man, damn all that. You understand? You either a Christian or you in the truth.
Right.
You understand? Simple as that. And when you look at one's actions, you could tell that they are Christians. You understand? They are Christians. And I got a couple of announcements. Let me see. We got the okay, on this upcoming Sunday show, we're gonna have for Sharpen the Sword, we're gonna be doing a debate. It's a debate with what is this? What's the guy? Let me see if I can pull it up.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
His name is Nobody.
The past minister Nobody. Let me see if I can get Nobody on the screen. You understand? Give me 1 second. Let me. 1 second. Bear with me, everybody. Because we killing the Christians like sun. Hold on. You know what? You got a copy of that? You put it on the screen.
Ka.
Put it on the screen for me. I'm finna disconnect this. If it hurry up. Man, all this pop-up shit. Man, I hate this. Man. Okay, we got it. I just disconnected. All right, we're gonna put that the flyer for the debate up on the screen in 2 seconds. The brother about to do it now. But we got the next upcoming food drive. It's going down on the 16th of April, 2021, from 1 to 3 p.m. or until all the food is gone. Right outside of our school here at 5261 Delmar Boulevard. All right, make sure you are here. If you know anybody needs some food, if you need some, anybody you know needs some food, send them on down. You understand? Come pick it up for them. If they can't, they don't have transportation, they can't travel. If you're on the bus, man, come get a cart. What they having carts on the rolling cart, man? Get you a rolling cart. Get on that bus. You understand? Hey, don't even worry about it, man. Just come get the food if you need it. Okay? But yeah, there is the okay, that's too big. That's too big. I know, you know, that pretty face of mine, you know what I'm saying, needs to be up close, but they need to see the information. All right, that's going down, man. That's Minister Nobody, okay, of the Truth of the Gospel Christian Church. All right, and we're gonna be debating this, brother, this Sunday at 11 a.m. to 1 or till it's over. I'm pretty sure we probably gonna go over one past 1 o'clock. But the topic is the ISUPK or the black church better for black people? Which one is better? And we're going to bring out all of the facts to show why the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge up under Commanding General Yohana is for black people. The only way, the only solution, the only fix to the problem, you understand, for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
All right. And we're going to show you why the Christian church needs to be totally gone. It needs to be wiped off of the planet.
Damn right.
All right. So we're going to bring all of that out Sunday at this debate. Okay. So don't miss the food drive. Don't miss the radio show this Sunday going down from 11 a.m. until the debate is over with. All right. And we're going to turn around and we're going to mutilate Christianity and that religion as a whole, and show why the Christian church's time is up. Okay? Their time is up, man. They had they run, you know, when somebody had been around for a while, you know, like musicians, you know what I mean? Rappers, R&B singers, you know, everybody had they little run.
Right.
They come in the game, you know, the sisters be looking good, rapping good. After that, hey, they bring somebody else in.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
They 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, your 15 minutes of fame. They 15 minutes, they actually went over into 30, but it's over. You understand? They time, they fame, they shine is over, man. And the Lord has been doing nothing but exposing them. You understand? Ever since they even been an institution. I ain't just talking about nothing in recent years. They have been being exposed for being the world's greatest hypocrites ever since they came out. Like, this is nothing new. Am I saying something that's wrong? You know, and I would be surprised if anyone goes against the information.
Right.
I would be surprised if anybody has anything negative to say about the ISUPK once we bring out all these facts. You understand?
Yeah.
The facts is what's gonna get it. Okay? We ain't talking talk here. You understand? We're gonna bring out facts. We're gonna bring out the scriptures. You understand? We're gonna show you how the ISUPK is the one body, and how we absolutely have the solution for our people, man. Commander General Yohana, he has that solution, you know. So we're going to bring all of that out. Make sure that y'all tune in this Sunday. All right. If you got any questions on the line, take your phone off of mute and say Salaki or excuse me. You can text your questions to 314-696-8288. All right. And if you got any questions and you don't want to be live over the line, you can text them at that number, 314-696-8288. And like I said, let's get it. Oh, and we got the two call lines, two conference lines. It is 712-832-8330. The second number is 425-436-6260. And the access code for both numbers is 825-1636. All right. And you can listen live. You can ask your questions on the line. Just take your phone off of mute and say Salaki or excuse me. And then we'll get to your questions. So don't forget that food drive on the 16th. Don't forget the debate going down this Sunday at 11 o'clock, starting at 11. And do we got any questions?
La.
Any on the book? Okay, no sweat. No sweat.
No, but wow. We too wild.
Yeah, they too wild.
Got it,
Okay,
okay.
Most High in Christ. All right, let's get a couple of scriptures out.
Okay.
Because fighting your lust and enduring to the end, it's essential right now in these times. All right, you gotta understand what we are up against, what kind of time we are in. Matter of fact, before you give me just let me give you scripture, one scripture. I just thought about another scripture. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, give me 2 Timothy 3, and I believe verse 1.
The book of
Go ahead, 2 Timothy 3.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Okay, in the last days perilous times shall come. What does the word perilous mean? Go ahead, give it to me.
Salaki, deadly, disastrous, treacherous, hard to navigate, things like that.
Ooh, all of that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Good night. Boy, we living in some rough times,
Damn right.
you know? And the only somebody that's getting our people prepared for these tough times is the UPK.
Right.
All I see out of other organizations is they trying to hurry up, get back to a happy place.
Right.
The earth is not in a happy place right now.
God.
Who in the hell do you know that's just happy right now?
Right.
Look at what's going on. You got everybody's family dying left and right. You know, COVID-19 is still around. It hasn't gone anywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our people still have not gotten those vaccinations. Like, well, some scared as hell to take them.
God.
Some can't get them.
God.
You know what I mean? Hey, so it's still a lot of us out here shaking in their boots. You understand? Go ahead.
It's Salakia, but you know, just piggyback off of what you're saying. You know, that's real heavy because it's the same thing with the understanding of the scriptures, right? Like, yeah, other people are preparing you for some things, but they're not getting you ready for everything. Like with the scriptures, they might know a breakdown. They don't know that Bible. They don't know how to live it. They don't know how to do walk in it.
Right.
In the UPK, you not only getting prepared spiritually here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Commander General, how to make sure that you got your things in order in place at your house to make sure you can take care of your house, to make sure if something happens, you can take care of your family.
Damn right.
And a comprehensive, an understood and a logical approach to modern medicines and different things that are popping up in the news. Not just we going to hop on the first bandwagon and then take off with it. No, research is done. You know what I mean? Things are studied. As Commander General Yohana said, he loves a good conspiracy theory, but when it's a lie and then when it's all garbage and it's easily proven to be garbage, then why believe it?
Right. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and when I say it's still some of us shaking in our boots, I wasn't talking about the Osby.
Damn right.
I'm talking about our brothers and our sisters that's in the world.
Right.
You know, I still say us because, hell, them still our people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we're not detached from our folks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of us. I remember this question, man, that I got asked this over and over and over again. I want to say for maybe like 2 years by the same person that just kept asking me the same old question, which was, why did the Most High, if we serve him, right, then why won't he at least save us and not everybody? You know what I'm saying? Since everybody else is still sinning, why wouldn't the Most High just say, okay, well, let me save them, you understand, from what's going on? I said, that's not how that works.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, we came into captivity together. We're going to get out together.
Damn right.
It's just, I mean, that's just how that's gonna go. You know, so we're just the only men on the planet that's willing to do what God wants done.
Yeah.
That's the difference with us and Christians, preachers, and Christian Israelites and Muslims and all of them. You understand? Go ahead.
Like that's that. See, right there. That's where that points out the biggest problem with Christianity. Right. It's that individual mentality.
Selfish.
It's everything is about me.
Yeah.
I'm doing right, so why shouldn't I get out of here? Salakia, but Isaiah did right, and he was in captivity. Jeremiah did right. His culture, his heritage was taken from him. Daniel did right, lived almost his whole life in captivity.
During the damn captivity.
Right, right. And so
still did right, but was in captivity.
Damn right. And in the ISUPK, we understand and realize here, no one man is above his people. So just because we not sinning and we following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God, we still got to suffer with our people.
Right.
And this is why Paul said, my heart's desire is for Israel to be saved.
Damn right.
Because the only way I'm getting out of here is if you get out of here with me.
But he said that, was he in captivity?
God, he was in
Did he say that in captivity, or was he free? Was he free, man? Like, man, you know, that's ridiculous, you know, and that's an extremely selfish thing to say, like you said. You know, it's just me. Go ahead.
Salakia, Christ was born and raised in captivity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who am I to say I deserve better than Christ?
Right. And I got asked that. I mean, you know something? When I first, before I came into the truth, right? I had thought, this is because I was a Christian in my goddamn brain and thinking too, right?
Right.
I turned around and I got so frustrated with the church, right? It was like same old thing over and over and over again, right? And so I said to myself, I said, well, you know what? I'm going to leave the church and then I'm going to teach people. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was wanting, I was like, man, I was stalling a little bit because I ain't want to be no preacher, right? Doing that hooping and hollering and singing and dancing and shit. Because that right there was one of the things that it was like it was a routine. It was every Sunday. You come in, you hear the music, they sing the songs, they dance the dance, and then you get out of there. Oh, before you put that money in the bucket though. You understand? What my man say on Coming to America? Donation. I thought it was a trash basket. You understand? Boy, put that donation in here before you go. Right? And it was just the same old damn thing, man. And I was just getting tired of that. And then I said, well, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to be a preacher. Right? And I said, I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach the people. And I turned around and I stalled on that too. Because I thought in my silly little Christian brain that God was just going to come and save me and my family. You understand? And thank God for the truth, man, and for Commander Junior Hunter holding it down and teaching, damn right, get it up. And teaching me correctly is that Christ ain't coming back to save just no 1-2 Negroes.
Right.
You understand? Like, that's like, who would, come on. Like, that's a waste of his time.
God.
You understand? For our king to come back and just save 2 people or 1 person and his family, you know? And then, like I said, with me coming into the truth and actually learning it, that's when I turned around and knew that I had to put some patience on. You understand? Because guess what? I was part of the goddamn problem.
Damn right.
Part of the reason why we even here.
Right.
You know and it's a lot that's a lot for some people to grab onto. They can't do it.
God.
A lot of folks cannot grab that out and admit to them being wrong.
God.
But in here, I guess what? I was taught how to accept responsibility. And that's a great goddamn thing, man.
Right.
You understand what I'm telling you? That is a huge thing to turn around and be a man with a real set of damn kahunas. Which is, guess what? You turn around and we messed up. Now we're going to do that thing that we need to do in order to fix it and get it right. simple as that. You understand? But you don't learn that anywhere else. You will not learn that anywhere else. You're going to turn around and you're going to get a lot of excuses, a lot of rigmarole, you know what I mean? Yeah. You're gonna get a lot of excuses, a lot of, rigmarole, a lot of back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Shalama. Yeah, turn the mic on too. I think you gotta hold it down till it light up. I went and got you a new mic. See, I got the new Trooper, a new mic. Give him a hand. You understand? Get a new Trooper, a new microphone, boys. And I want you to blaze on it. I want you to tear the damn thing up, break that one like the rest of them get broken around here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Break all the microphones around here. That lets me know you're doing your job. Okay? Yep. But yeah, man. It was like I said, that's Christianity. That's that mindset that I had. Which was thinking that, I'm gonna just get saved myself.
Right.
It's just gonna be me and my fam. That was crazy. That was ridiculous. Even it's a shame, actually. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a shame. But that's how Christians. That's how they are. That's all they're concerned with. And like I said, I was asked that question for at least 2 years.
Done.
The same question by the same person. And they thought they was coming up against me, but and they probably was trying to get up under my skin or something. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
They just don't know these skins is made out of some thick ass materials.
Damn
some
right.
bulletproof steel. Right. You understand? So, I wasn't even tripping off of it because it wasn't bothering me. Because I actually know my duty to my people.
Right.
You understand? So I wasn't bothered by that. But they kept asking me. Just kept asking me same question over and over and over again. When I kept giving them the same answer. That ain't in my time. When the Most High do his thing, that's when he gonna do his thing.
Right.
All we got to do is adhere to what he done said.
Those emotions, they were put on hold by time, by careers being...
Hello and welcome to another video with me, Joe from JH Leather. Today we'll be learning how to pad leather and I'll show you how to do this by making a dog collar.
Stop doing the things that we are not supposed to.
Right.
So first of all we're going to need a strip of leather, a buckle and a D-ring. Again, starting off we will be finding the best end of our leather.
Cross the line. What he said, well, sometimes 1 + 1 = 1. Did you hear that? Hey, man, I was hollering. And then Captain Tazariak so smooth. He played right into it.
Once you found the
He
best
said,
end of your leather, you just cut that off.
Let's go with that.
Squarish.
Let's talk
and then
content.
we're going to be cutting an
He
eggplant
hit him
on the
with that. I
best
said,
end.
damn, man. Only in the UPK would you be able to take something like that and twist it against him and use it against him. And then he just was thrown away completely after that. You understand? He had no clue as to what was coming after that. But 1 + 1 sometimes = 1. That's what he said. The mother and the father had one child. Oh man.
What?
But that's what he said. That's what the brother said. He called himself coming up against Guerrilla Hebrew, saying that God did not make all people. God did not create everybody. He just created Adam and Eve. And I was like, man.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He said God only created Adam and Eve and nobody else. That's what he did. He walked them through that, and he killed himself. He killed himself slowly but surely. But I get where he was coming. He was just trying to come up against Guerrilla Hebrew and that nonsense he was out. The strip club, bottle girls, and the booty babes, and all that nonsense. Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I get a precept real quick?
Go ahead, War.
Proverbs 18:2. Because, those great men, Captain Tazaria, Captain Katazar, like the foolishness that they deal with, Salakia, listening to it makes my head hurt. Like being able to deal with it, that's a whole different level of stuff.
Hey, them cats right there, boy.
You got it, Trooper.
God.
Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 2. A fool hath no delight in understanding.
See, that man could have just listened and took in the understanding, but I guarantee I didn't even have to listen to the show. I know he fought him. I know he fought back against what they said. Because when he got that understanding, that didn't make him feel good. He didn't feel better because he got understanding. Nah. You don't get to the point where you say 1 + 1 is 1 unless you fighting understanding and logic, right? Yeah. Keep reading.
But that his heart may discover itself.
See, he only wants his mind to find solace in what he said. Right. What he said is right, and that must be good. This is what we deal with, and just like what you were talking about.
Go ahead.
And just like what you were talking about, you know, we in the ISUPK are the only ones that still deal with our people. Most those fake Israelite groups are tossing people right to the side.
Right.
Captain Tazariak, he tried to explain to the brother, tried to bring the brother in a little bit, but these
and then taught him something. God did all that to him and taught him something. Go ahead, Warren.
Salaki, if I could, that's why we always say we got to have patience and compassion with our people because they don't know. You know what I mean? They don't. They try to come up against us, but we just give them a nice slice of humble pie every single time. Every single time.
God, absolutely. You understand? And the humble pie, they have to eat it and get humble. You understand? And that's best for you when you don't know what you talking about. You understand? When you don't know what you talking about, then you being humble and shutting your mouth is the best thing for you.
Right.
You understand? Because you don't know what you're talking about. that there. You know, that's even in the world. You know, when you don't know what you're talking about, it's best to shut your mouth.
Right.
You understand? It's best to shut your mouth and keep quiet. Okay? All right, but let's get a couple of these precepts. Let me see. Give me where we gonna go now? Give me James 1:14-15. Do it. Was that on the we put the number on that one? The last, okay, I think we're 58. So scratch that one off and circle it. 58. You got it up.
Come.
All right, Warrior, go ahead, read it.
1 and 14.
James 1:14-15.
Oh God, the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
Okay, now learning to fight your lust, you know, you gotta know exactly where that stuff comes from, right? Like you have some people that believe that I've heard some people say that God was tempting them with certain things. You understand? And that's not true. And what does the scripture say?
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
Okay, you're drawn away from your own lust. You understand? You get tempted from, guess what? The things that's inside of you.
Right.
You understand? The stuff that you used to do. Like, for instance, say whores and $40 was your thing. Right? So you turn around, and once you get clean from that, you best believe them demons is coming back. You know? And it's gonna be a $20 incident then. At 40 gonna turn into 20, or you can like, damn, it got cheap out here. You understand? Go ahead, Warren.
Locky, if I could, this is why Captain Tazariak said, your desire to sin won't go away. You just gotta fight it.
You damn
You
right.
gotta, in the UPK,
Absolutely.
Locky, General Muhammad brought it out. We know how to suffer in here. You come into here in this class, we gonna teach you how to fight them demons.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Damn right. Damn right. Absolutely. And that thing right there, that is heavy what he said, you know? And that's what we already know. You understand? That's why we don't make no excuses, you know, like the church do. Oh, Father, forgive me for I have sinned. You understand?
Right.
Again? Like, again.
Right.
Like, I gotta forgive you again. God gotta forgive you again? But you did it again.
So I-
Same old thing again.
So I can,
Go
the
ahead.
same thing.
The same thing.
It's different if you come in here with a different problem.
Again. You did it again. Again. You understand? You know how niggas like to say words twice now. You did it again. Damn. And guess what? You did it again because that's what's inside of you. You understand? Our people don't understand that. Like, for instance, with, you know, the drugs. You know, that's the thing that's in you. You know what I mean? I know ain't nobody in here no homosexual, but if you're homosexual, that's what's inside of you. You understand? You gotta fight that. But guess what? Our people so goddamn weak, man, and so beat down to where they don't even have the strength to fight. They just give in. Especially our men too. They give in like women. You know what I'm saying? These Christians in the world, man. Oh my God, they worse than women. If you ask me, them Christians in the world are worse than women because they're like they can't fight nothing. You know, another man's wife, oh, they just could not fight it. They just had to have it. You know, a damn child, oh, it just was, they could not fight it. You know, right. So, but like I said, but in here, you turn around and you gotta know that the thing that you battling with is what's inside of you.
Right.
And guess what? Life is about tests. Right. Life is about tests. Right. And if you fail the test, what are you gonna have to do?
Shalak.
Go ahead, young
Take
man.
it again.
Take it again.
Damn right.
Take it again. And guess what? You know, I got tired of failing and having to take tests over and over and over again.
Right.
I was in the world scratching my goddamn head going nuts like, damn, why does this keep happening? You know what I'm saying? I was saying that to myself, like, why do this same thing keep damn happening? It's because I kept failing. You understand? And it was only until I came in here to when I learned how to pass.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And, you know, I actually feel like a goddamn man.
Damn
You know what I'm saying? Instead of being so weak. You know
Damn
what I'm
right.
saying? Doing the same old prayer, oh God, forgive me, for I have sinned. You understand? Like, come on, man, that Christian nonsense, man. The Lord ain't hearing it no way. He's not hearing no prayers like that no way. You're a sinner, and he doesn't hear anything you are saying.
Right.
And guess what? Hey, no better for you. You turn around, and it's just like any good household, man. Any good parent is not finna bless you. Give you the cell phone after you won't clean up. You won't do nothing. You ain't doing your homework. But I'm gonna just give you your phone, give you your privileges, give you your laptop, let you go outside. You know what I'm saying? Let your friends come over and stay
God.
tonight. I'm gonna give you all the goddamn leeway in the world that you want. But then you're not doing anything you're required to do. Go ahead.
As Salakia, but outside of here, I mean, you're not even taught that that's a possibility. You're not taught that it's a possibility to have that type of strength,
Yeah.
right? Because you think that anywhere outside of UPK is Christianity.
Right.
In Christianity, they keep telling you, oh, well, I mean, you're not perfect, and no man is perfect. You're going to make mistakes. That's an excuse.
Yeah.
You're making up a reason to sin. You're making up the
Yeah.
occasion to sin.
Yeah.
Like in here, you learn how to defeat that demon. You learn how to defeat yourself because you wicked out there.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're the wicked one. Not the devil made you do it.
Right.
Not
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
else. You did it. You
Man.
did all that evil. Now come in here and learn how to fight your demons. Right? Out there, you don't even know that it's a real possibility to even fight them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They just sit and die in the world, man.
Damn right.
You know, go ahead.
It's Salaki, if I could. A brother posted something was saying like, if there is a God, why did he allow children to be molested and things like that? I'm like, God didn't allow that. That person erred and went astray. You know what I'm saying? God didn't tell him to do that. He don't know these laws. He don't know his judgment. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say, don't envy the sinner. He don't know his ending. He gonna get judged. You know what I'm saying? God did not tell that man or that woman to be a sexual deviant. He or she chose to do that.
Yeah.
And it's a judgment behind that.
Yeah. And instead of questioning God, we need to start questioning our so-called leaders.
That's right.
Right.
You understand? It ain't nothing wrong with God.
Right.
God set the rules for them to be followed.
That's right.
Right? He said in the law not to molest children. He said, not to be gay. He said not to rape women.
That's right.
He said not to do drugs. He said not to celebrate Christmas and Easter, Thanksgiving. He said all these things.
Right.
But it's the leaders that have taken it and omitted it. You understand?
Right.
These preachers, these pastors, these deacons, these Christians. You understand? They claim that, oh no, you can't. You got to keep the law. You ain't got to do that. They even had what's his name? Creflo. Who said that?
Creflo, Kato
They said by you keeping the law,
Kato
you wrong. You wrong for even trying not to steal and not to murder, not to be gay and not to be led. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Will.
So Lucky, but this kind of goes back to the point we were talking about earlier. But see, people are quick to blame God because you know who they really should be blaming in most situations, the black woman, because she allowed it. Our black women allow that in their house. They know that uncle is creepy. They know that boyfriend is messing with their daughter, and they won't let they kick the father out of the house, and they use the white man to do it, and then they allow these things to happen in our communities because right now the way it sits, the black woman is the leader of the community, and it is more acceptable to question why God would allow it to happen than to question why the black woman would allow anything to happen.
Right.
That's true.
It's more questionable to go against God. I mean, it's more acceptable in our community to go against God than it is the black woman.
Yeah, you right. You right. Go ahead, Wars.
Lockie, that's another thing our people don't want is to accept accountability.
Right.
You know what I mean? We have the power to prevent things like that from happening. You know what I mean? You got to nip that in the bud as soon as you see any sign of that.
Damn
you can
right.
stop
Right.
that. And then when a brother or a sister come up, so-and-so touch me, you ain't what you was doing. Like, how you
Right,
going to vilify
right.
me for being attacked by a sexual deviant
God.
and you seen it before I did?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
our people have to stop
And-
being cowards.
And they be knowing it that is going on.
Right.
It's not like they don't know. It's like I go back to that one video that went viral where the sister, the young girl. Now they never showed her what she looked like, but they did. She had the camera on the mother, and the mother was hooked up. You understand? So you can just imagine the daughter. You understand?
Right.
She probably, I'm pretty sure, looked just like her mother. Look good, shape, body. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, right? So the mother was cleaning up, and the little sister came. I forgot how old she was, about 15, 16, something like that. She said to her mother, she said, he did it again. Now, to say that would implicate that she told you this before.
Right.
She mentioned something like this to you before. Right. So she said she's sitting there sweeping, doing what she doing, ignoring her. Right. So then she turned around. She said he did it again, and she called her attitude. The mother called her attitude. What did what again? Who did what? What is you talking about now? You know, so got a whole attitude with the daughter.
God.
And she was like, your man came in my room touching me again. You know, and she asked the girl, well, what did you do?
Right.
You know, she like, I was in my room sleep. What do you mean? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. You know, and that's part of the problem. Like you said, you know, and like you said, you know what I'm saying? Both of y'all said, they know it. They bring it in there. You understand? And then it's your fault for that.
God.
You know, and that's terrible. And this is why our women should have never been left alone to raise our children by themselves.
Right.
Our children are being hurt at an enormous rate because of single motherhood. single motherhood, single parenting, co-parenting, all of that nonsense that we get from our oppressed co-parenting sounds like something destructive. It sounds destructive.
Yeah.
Goddamn co-parent.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, what do you mean? You know, this is my woman, this is my child, and this is my family. But now, and I've seen that on some court show. You know, I be watching the court show.
Yeah.
And co-parenting seems to be, that's like the end thing. That's like a normal damn thing now.
Yeah.
To where I've seen the sisters on the divorce courts and paternity courts and all these different shows, and that's the first thing out they big crusty set of lips is, well, we could just co-parent. You know, we could just co-parent.
Yeah.
You complaining about you can't do it by yourself, and you wanted you crying because you didn't have your father, but then you doing the same thing to your child's father that your mother did to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And did to your damn father, doing the exact same thing. And this is why we have to go hard on that evil. You understand? We got to go hard on that mess so that it can no longer be in our community. Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Will. Yeah, Jenna.
Slovakia, but you know, like that's like what everybody's saying is this is the root of our problem, right? Our leadership is in the wrong place. Co-parenting is simply a way of saying a way of confusing your child even further, right? Because now Slovakia, scripture says that the double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, right? So when you're raising a child with two different methods, two different ideologies, two different everything, you're raising that child to be unstable, right? There is no singular way things are done, right? It's whatever you want to do. It's however you want to be, and this is how our community got to where it is. Do you, YOLO? You got to look out for you. You got to eat, right? Like instead of where we used to be about the community, where we used to, and I don't understand our people not getting that. Oh, the community dropped off when families broke apart. So now you want to keep breaking families apart? Like we got to do something to change that.
Yeah, you're right. We definitely got to change it. And guess what? What they say, the buck stops here.
Damn right.
You understand? It stops right here, right now, today, and we're gonna turn around and tell people what to absolutely do. But I turn around and I'm thinking of so much right now. Whoa, oh my God, this topic is bringing some of every damn thing out. I got a call today from some Christians, man, that needed some counsel, and of course they don't know. Nobody knows what to do, but the men in the ISUPK.
Right.
I am absolutely dead set on that. Okay, because everybody called. I thought before I became a captain, I thought it was all talk. You understand that? You know, I thought maybe General Heim was, you know what I'm saying, boosting himself up. Not at all. You understand? Cause he ain't lying. Because they call me. They say, I mean, of course they all call me more than him, but I'm sure they call him because look at how wise the man is and how Commander Junior Hanna raised him up to be such a goddamn soldier. But you understand? They call me too. You understand? And they need counsel for their problems. You know, here you is. They done went to couples counsel at their church, but then had to call to get some real had to call to get some real counsel because they know that stuff don't work, man. They know that a sprinkling of the blood and Jesus and all that stuff, man, and Mary and all that stuff don't work. That stuff does not fix problems, you know. But to call here to get some real solutions, you know, to get some real solutions. Finish that scripture for me.
Oh God, James chapter 1, verse 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Verse 15. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin.
Once that lust of yours, you understand, if you don't get control of it, once it's conceived, it brings forth sin. You understand? That's where that stuff come from. You know, what the Christians say is God trying to show you something. You know what I mean? Don't they say that? The God is trying to show them something. No, don't blame the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Don't blame the Lord because that you want to go smoke a blunt. You know, God ain't trying to show you the way to go get you a bag. You know, God ain't trying to show you the way to go. And what they do? What holiday was that? They just said Easter. God wasn't showing you how to egg hunt. You understand? He wasn't showing you how to paint eggs. You know, he wasn't showing you how to go and buy a damn Easter basket from somebody. You know, that wasn't the Lord. That's what society you. That's your good old Christian heart of yours. You know, that's what that was, man. You know, Valentine's Day. The Lord wasn't trying to show you the way to your woman's heart. You know, especially by celebrating that day.
Right.
You know, the way to your woman's heart should be, you know, how you treat. You know what I'm saying? Every day, not just on the white man's day where he tell you to love your spouse. You know, which is ridiculous in itself to where we're so slow to where we actually think that we need to be told when to love each other.
Right.
You understand? Like, why do I have to? And then our people take them days, man, like they right. And if you don't celebrate it, if you don't bring your woman some chocolate home, you might get put out. Yeah. You might get put out the crib. You might catch up with another man.
Right.
Yeah, you might catch up with another man anyway. Especially if you're in the world. Your woman in the world, OMG. You just might catch up with somebody else NT-way. Ain't that what how they say? NT-way? You understand? Damn. And then here it is. You going all out, you know, trying to keep this damn mutt yours happy. And then she go pit bull on you. You know what I'm saying? She go pit bull on you.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous. That stuff is ridiculous. God wasn't trying to show you the way to your woman's heart. He wasn't trying to show you the way to your kids' heart for Christmas. You know, during the pandemic, you know, people still try to celebrate that mess.
God.
You know how many people ended up dying from Thanksgiving to Christmas due to the COVID? You know, what they call the super spreader event.
Yeah.
It was what was Thanksgiving was the spreader event, and the Christmas was a super spreader. How it go?
Salaki, they were both super spreaders.
Super spread, both of them. Okay.
Go ahead. Salaki, but I got to double check, but it might actually been less people that died around Thanksgiving and Christmas because you know they already be killing people anyway. Or like you highly likely to die on Thanksgiving and Christmas in the first place without the coronavirus.
God.
So even adding that, like, they made a deadly holiday even more deadly, and you like, no, I'm still do it.
Right. God, absolutely. That is crazy. All right, go to James 4:7. Be James 4:7.
The book of James, chapter 4 and verse 7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God.
How do you submit yourself to God?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
You follow all his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you put that all in there. You understand? Because Christians believe that if they don't follow nothing, they still is what would they say, right in the eyesight of God. They got all kinds of excuses. You understand? And they'll say you don't have to do nothing God said. Just believe. Now, that don't even make sense. You know? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
So
just believe and then think that you're gonna have it going on. You know, God is not a fool. Whoever church you under, whatever pastor, whatever preacher told you that nonsense, that's the fool. You understand? Not God. Go ahead.
Salakia, but like Yahushua himself directly contradicted that teaching. Like, what do you think he was talking about when he was talking about burying talents? The dude was sitting on his thumbs. He was doing nothing. He buried his one talent, and that was even taken from him because he did not do anything. Like Christ himself taught against, oh, you just ain't got to do nothing. You just got to hold on to what you got. That's all they do.
Right. That's all they
They
do.
hold on to what they got. They ain't
Nah.
trying to work on nothing.
Right.
Nah, you better
Right.
do
Like,
something.
That was Christianity that he was describing.
Absolutely.
And they too blind to see it. Like, you don't even follow what he said.
Absolutely. And then make a damn shirt talking about what would Jesus do. It do the very opposite of what you do. Understand? That's what he would do. Okay? But submitting yourself to God, you're absolutely right, is you gotta follow all the laws of God. You have to do what God said to do. Simple as that. Ain't no way around it. Go ahead.
Resist the devil,
Resist the devil. Keep going.
and he will flee from you.
Okay, now devil in this context means what? The word devil in this context is talking about what?
Salaki,
Go ahead.
your lusts,
Yo, who?
your lusts.
You close. Yes, and no. You right there at it though. Go ahead.
Salaki, your own personal demons, the
demons.
what
Damn
you
right.
fight, kind of.
Damn right. In this context, the devil is the demons, right? So, like I said, you was right, to say your lust because whatever thing that you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you lusting after. And matter of fact, what is lust? What does it mean to lust? Go ahead.
Salakia, diverse lust, like a desire for something you cannot have.
Absolutely. A lust. You just say that. You understand? Is a desire for something that you cannot have. Right? And you had joined?
Lie.
Okay. A lust for something that you cannot have. Now, Christians, they get these they get definitions messed up. You understand? They like to use lust for every single thing except for the things that they do. Right? When it comes to a man and a woman, they like to put lust in such a horrible category when lust in that context just simply means the attraction for the opposite sex. You understand? And how do you have a family if you don't have a lust for that woman or for that man? You understand? If you're not attracted to them, how do you even get together and have children? You understand? So in that context, lust is nothing wrong with. But lust, and matter of fact, go to 1 John 2:16. And we're gonna get more on that lust too. You understand? We'll get more on that lust.
First John.
One second, word.
Go.
Go ahead.
I was saying it's like you saying that's so heavy. Like it goes right back to what we were talking about earlier with the food. Everything has a context, right? So lust, like you're saying, lust isn't always a bad thing. Right. But this is obviously talking about the lust that takes you away from what the Most High would have you do. Absolutely. This is obviously talking about a certain type of lust. But in Christianity, they're like what George Bush said. I don't do nuance. They don't look at the situation and determine off of the situation. It's just blanket. Virgin is a virgin. That means they never had sex.
Right.
It says Adam was first, so he must be first. Period. Like that.
First.
You don't understand context.
Right.
You won't look into it, and that's where the problem comes in.
Right. Absolutely. And in here you're gonna learn that context. You understand? And you're gonna learn that if you resist the demons, guess after so long, that fight will be it won't be so bad. But you have to put up the damn fight so that the demon can damn flee. You understand? Once the demons see that, they can't get you high no more. You understand? Hey, he'll try something else. You understand? But that weed and that crack ain't gonna bother you no more. You understand? Because guess what? You no longer smoking the weed and the crack. So the demon is going to flee from you. You understand? But you gotta learn how to fight them first.
Damn right.
You know, you got to put up that fight. You know, if it's pork is your problem. You know what I'm saying? I never thought in a million years that our people would have such a huge problem with giving up some food versus it's true. You understand? Well, when I came in here, I just knew, oh man, boy, this gonna be a piece of cake. Was I wrong? You understand? That pork, boy, that pork carries its own demon. It has its own legion of demons. You know? Go ahead.
Salakia, if I could, to add on to that, like most of our people, they follow Christianity. So when the scriptures say, when they had that debate about people being vegetarians and people eating red meat, they say, well, look, they said you can eat of all things. You know what I'm saying? So that's just literally talking about red meat and vegetarian, you know what I'm saying, vegetables. That's all they was talking about. When talking about shrimp, crab, pork, lobster, they told you back in the Old Testament you cannot eat that.
Right.
And people in the New Testament, Paul, Christ, they followed the Old Testament. So why would they contradict themselves like that? They did it, but Christianity made you think like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why we get that Christianity mess off your brain when you come in here. Go ahead, Ward.
That's Salakia, but like we see that, like you saying about pork being such a stronghold. Like what we look in the Bible and in the book of Maccabees, you know, they had to kill us to make us eat this pork, and then over time they just beat it into us and beat it into us and beat it into us, and it's just like Christianity. Like it's the Christian of foods. It was good enough for my mama, and my mama grew up on it, so I'ma keep doing it. And that's most of our people's excuse for being Christians. That's most of our people's excuse for still eating pork, because this my grandma used to make these for me. You mean I can't have none of my grandma's pork chops no more? Like, oh, you mean I can't have no pork steak this summer? Man, it's like kind of a sidebar, but when I moved here, man, I did not realize how big pork steak was a thing until I got here. Well, and that is a whole monster here.
You ain't know you would die mess with somebody's damn pork steak.
Salaki, I honestly, I ain't never really heard of pork steak till I got here. But when I got here, oh, good Lord, they were all over the place.
Hey, everywhere.
And that is a pillar in the so-called black community. Black people get like what Lil Boosie said, where he said if God didn't want him to eat pork, fuck God. Them was his words.
Yeah. Oh my God, that dude, and he wondered why he got shot all in his damn neck and back. You know what I'm saying? He damn near left for dead off of his comment. I'm pretty sure he probably thinking he like the next Tupac. You understand? Instead of him realizing that damn foolish ass statement that he made. You know, and that's in the scriptures, boy. You never run your mouth against the Lord like that.
Right.
And the Lord had to prove the Lil Boosie. You know. What he said, I'm gonna meet you not like you know man though.
Yeah, right.
You understand?
Right.
He met him like he was not a man. Okay. So go ahead, read that out. Read 1 John.
1 John chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world.
Now, the world that our people love so much, this is all that this world has to offer. Just these few little things, right? And these few little things that the world has to offer, oh my God, is so big, all right, that it's destroyed damn near all of us. Keep going.
The lust of the flesh.
The lust of the flesh, the things that your body wants. You understand? The damn drugs and the pork and the whores. You know, what else? The tattoos. You understand? Man, we love them damn tattoos. I seen the sister the other day, boy, she looked damn good till I seen her arms. I was like, God damn. You know, spider webs, all that stuff just takes away the beauty of the booty. It really does. Right. You know what I mean? Right. That stuff it's just not attractive, man. You know, and this sister had them up both her arms, up her neck. You understand? She had all that tattooed up around her. I think she had on a tank top, so she probably had all that tattooed up her too. I said, good goddamn night. You know, matter of fact, I remember my cousin. He showed me a magazine that it was. Damn, I forgot the name of it. But my cousin, he in the world, and he was looking at the tattoo. It was like I don't know if it was it was about tattoos though. You understand? I can't remember what it was. If it was like a
What?
special series or something.
Oh, Salakia, Inkmaster.
Huh?
Inkmaster? Or they got Black Ink and
I don't think it was black ink. It was something, man, but it was just full of tats. Just every sisters. I think it was some brothers on there, some men. You understand?
Uh-huh.
A bunch of tats just all over the damn place. And this one sister had, I remember this. This sister had tattoos all over, right? And on her, she had on a 2-piece swimsuit, right? And over the line, say like the panty line, right?
yeah.
She turned around and had a wall. She had a wall, and then she had like a killer pumpkin or something crawling over the wall, and it says something. What did it say? It says something, a trick or treat or something that's like that. And I was like, oh, okay, now who in their right mind would want to get up in that? You understand? After seeing that damn tattoo. It said, I'm telling you, it had the wall, and it had the pumpkin going on, just mean, evil-ass pumpkin. Just, you understand? And then it said, trick or treat. I was like, oh, my God, man. But that, I mean, even on a woman, you understand? That was unattractive. Even on a brother, if he got all that, looking like Allen Iverson, you know what I'm saying? That shit just does not look good, man.
Yeah.
But that I gotta find out what magazine it was, But the tattoos was, they was ridiculous, They were ridiculous. All right. Keep going now. The lust of the flesh.
And the lust of the eye.
The lust of the eyes. Keep going.
And the pride of life.
And the pride of life. That's all the world has to offer. You understand? The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. That's it. That's all the world has to offer. It's just those three things that is destroying us left and right. You understand? Just those three things. Now, the Most High got so many different things that He offers you. You understand? That will make us great men and great women. You understand? That will make us wise and not dumb. He got it going on. His laws got it going on. But we would rather follow the lust of the flesh. You understand? For all that's in this world, we would rather follow those things, and turn around and die versus obeying our God and living like what the scripture says. All right? Keep going.
Is not of the Father,
Mm-hmm.
but is of the world.
Okay, that nonsense is of this world and not of the Father.
Right.
You got to know that. You understand? Because everything that the Lord stands for, He's against this world. You understand? All of His laws go against everything that this world has to offer. Mm-hmm. You understand? This world says that you can be gay. That's what you want. Be gay. Be happy. Be proud. Come out the closet. Who do they use? Michelle and Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to know that that's an agenda. Because why the so-called first black president, so-called, I say that because he's African.
Right.
He's a Hamite. So-called first black president, that's all you could think of was to get out here and support some homosexuals. Some 15-year-old little brother. And this is how you know that dude cared nothing about. This is how you had to know that Barack Obama was not a Negro.
Right.
Because this 15-year-old black kid, I'm not finna applaud you for you coming out the closet and say, oh, you have such great courage for doing so. Damn that. Nigga, go back in the closet and change. You understand? That's what I'm gonna tell you to do. You know, go. Yeah, Jenna.
Yeah, Salaki, like that's why the scriptures say, don't set another nation above you as your leader because they don't relate to your struggle. Barack Obama didn't grow up as a black man in the ghetto. Not at all. He don't relate to us. So of course he gonna get in office and do the complete opposite of what he said he was gonna do. You know what I mean? If he told you he was gonna help black people, and so his first line of duty was to help the LGBTQ community, that just lets you know that there is no president that's going to help us at all. At all.
Yeah, especially the first black one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And his whole thing, I mean, he lived life like a white man. You know what I'm saying? He took after his mother's side of the family.
Yep.
You know, he didn't even know the Kenyan, did he? He didn't know his father. He knew him, but he only went over there a couple times.
Salaki.
Like, visit.
Well, Salaki, yeah, he knew his father, but he grew up mostly in Asia because his stepdad is like, I think he's like Vietnamese or something like that. And he knew his father's part, but he didn't spend much time in Africa. Like
Right.
But
right, he didn't spend much time mud hunting.
But like the trooper was saying, yeah, even all that, he moved to the hood, to the ghetto, and became a community organizer as a grown man.
Right.
The first time he was ever in the hood, he was grown with degrees.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Just like an Edomite who come in trying to save the black neighborhood.
Yeah.
Same thing. He was just a little darker.
Absolutely. Like what they do when they I knew something was going on when I saw bus loads and truckloads of white people and white kids. You understand? They would get out in the hood. They would be on Goodfellas. I seen them on Hamilton. I seen them on Union. You understand? I seen them on Kings Highway. I seen them sweeping up trash. You understand? Looking at the neighborhood. You know what? Those are going to be our future police officers, our future judges. You understand? Our future oppressors. That's who that's going to be. And they was teaching them, you understand, the different things, say, hey, you know what? Don't be scared of these people that live here because you're going to rule over them. You understand? You're going to turn around, you're going to lock them up, you're going to put them in jail, you're going to turn around and incarcerate them. You're going to do all of those things to them. Don't be scared of them. Go ahead.
Salaki, they were recruiting confidential informants. So you build a connection now. So then that way when you the cop, you already know people in the hood. You already got snitches embedded in the hood. Just by sweeping up some leaves. Like we plan at best. Our people plan for the next couple months.
That's it.
Esau plans for generations.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that's coming into effect now, this stuff was set in motion in the 40s and the 50s.
Yeah.
This is how their plans work out. They take time to unfold. We see the short side, the quick part of it. Yeah, try to hit that lick real quick because we just trying to survive.
Yep.
They are building an empire.
Yeah.
And they do it over time.
Yeah, absolutely. And they, like you said, they don't sit and hit a lick and then, try to come up with the next scheme. Like you said, this thing been going on since the 40s and 50s. They've been planning to do what they're doing today 20 and 30 and 40 years ago. And this is where we have to know that the scripture says that our oppressor took crafty counsel, man. He don't just
damn right.
He don't just sit and, wake up tomorrow and say, I need some money and let's go get some today. You know what I mean? They ain't how they operate. Nakers operate that way.
Right.
You understand? You know your bill, your light about to get cut off. You try to hit a lick, you understand, to keep your lights on.
Yeah.
You gotta get to work, try to hit a lick so you can put some gas in your car. You understand? That type of thing. That's how we get down. Them, not at all. You understand? Not at all. They know what they doing, man. And this is why we need to get strategic with the things that we are doing as well.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And to learn to fight against that. And the only way you're going to do that is by coming into the one body. Go ahead, Ray.
And even with that, a part of the reason they can do that is because they know how to deny their lust. They know how to, what's called delay gratification. You ain't got to get everything you want right when you want it. You got to have a vision and a goal of something that is better than what you want right now. in that moment to get to that goal. And in the ISUPK, we'll teach you how to get the kingdom and delay your gratification till you get there. How to deny that worldly lust and keep that out there. Because, see, your enemy, he's denying his, and he's filling you up with all the candy and all the goodies in the $40 holes.
Damn right.
While he is up here building empires off of your blood, sweat, and tears, off of your back.
Yeah.
In here, we just want what the Most High said He was gonna give us. So we got to do what the Most High told us to do to get it.
To get it. Damn right. Damn right, Doc. Let's see. Give me. Let's think we at the time. Give me. Let me see. I do give me 2 Timothy 2:19. I was in 3, right? Did I start off with 3? Yeah, that was 3 and 1. Give me 2 Timothy 2:19. Let's see what this is.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of God standeth sure,
Mm-hmm.
having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his,
Mm-hmm.
and let every one that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity.
Okay, so you get that, right? Read it again. Let's break it down.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of God standeth sure.
You stand who?
Sure.
Stand sure. All right? The foundation of the Lord is sure. Keep going.
Having this seal,
Yeah,
the
Jenna.
Lord knoweth
Okay.
them that are his.
The Lord knows them that are his. What that mean? The Lord knows them that are his.
Salaki,
What's another way to say that? Go ahead.
He knows when you're keeping all his laws, statutes, and commandments. He knows when you're being an obedient servant.
You put a little too much on it.
Oh, God.
Make it real simple and plain. Say it again. One second. Boy. Read it again.
Nevertheless, the foundation of God standeth sure,
Mm-hmm.
having this seal. The Lord knoweth them that are his.
The Lord knoweth them that are his. What's another way to say that?
He knows his people.
Yeah, but I'm looking for something else. That you ain't giving it to me. Go ahead. Oh, you got. Go ahead, boy. Young man, like, nope, I ain't finna get into that yet. My first day here.
Salaki, when I read that, it made me think of the saying that we say a lot: "Game recognized game." Basically, I see what you do, and I see how you are. I see how you carry yourself. If that's in line, then I know it. But if it's not, I can recognize that off top.
And you put too much on it too.
Salaki.
You put too much on it.
Salaki.
Well, read that again. Read that last part again.
The Lord knoweth them that are his.
The Lord knoweth them that are his. What's another way to say that?
Salaki, is that like when in Matthew when Christ said, "Sheep know"?
No. The Lord know who serves him. That's all. He know who he is. He know who's serving him. He know who's keeping his laws. Real simple. Y'all trying to get sophisticated on a nigga over there. You know, see what the word is. See what I'm telling you is. And what I'm saying is. You know. Real simple. Go ahead. Give it to me.
And let every one that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity.
Okay, so everyone that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity. Right? Now you know who is this not talking about? Go ahead.
Salaki, heathens.
Who?
Heathens.
Heathen?
Gentiles, heathens, anybody outside of Israel.
No, I ain't talking about that. Who is this not talking about? Think about it.
Salaki.
And let everyone that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity. What's iniquity?
Easy.
What's
Salaki, sin.
sin?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let everyone name it that nameth the name of Christ. Who do you know names the name of Christ more than anybody?
Christians. Like,
Oh,
Christians.
Who?
Christians.
Christians, right?
Go.
Have they departed from iniquity?
Sir.
No. You understand? This is not talking about them Christians because they claim that there's nothing that you can do but sin. You understand? They say, hey, you're a sinner. You're just a sinner, going to sin no matter what you do. When that is a lie. You understand? But if you turn around and actually name it the name of Christ, saying that you follow Christ, you believe in Christ's teachings and his actions, you know what I mean? Yeah. If you was rolling with Christ at that time, you know what I mean? When he was here, guess what? That means that you should be doing something. Yeah. That means you should be departing from iniquity. That means you should never be sinning again in your life. So this is what we do in the UPK. By us being that one body, you understand? And us actually naming that name Christ, then guess what? We don't turn around and be involved and wrapped up in no type of sin, no type of iniquity. You got to depart from it. Right. You understand?
Oh, God.
You was part of the world, but now you're not. You understand? So you no longer do the things that you did when you was in the world. You become a totally brand new man or a woman. All right? But we know that them Christians, you know, and we're gonna bring that up in the debate. You understand? Who follows? That's one of the questions. Who follows? Damn, maybe I shouldn't give it away. Maybe I should hold. Yeah. You understand? Maybe I should hold. You understand? We're gonna find out who follows the text. You understand? Who follows the biblical text? Is it the ISUPK or the Black Church? And with that, I'll see y'all Sunday at 11 o'clock. Shalom, Israel.